All right, now we're gonna switch over to the Bad Batch.
Bad Batch. We're gonna breeze
Season
right through it.
2, episode
Do
12.
we need a
12?
non-spoiler?
Is it 12?
Yeah, can we just go right into
I
it?
feel like we
13.
don't
13,
need a
okay,
non-spoiler.
13.
This is the cut from the beginning of Mandalorian and the end. We're just gonna cut to Coruscant now and go to Bad Batch.
Yeah, go to
Yep.
Bad Batch.
to
Where
call
nobody
back,
goes.
Where nobody
Nobody
knows your
goes.
name.
Non-spoilers. You don't really need to watch it.
Yeah,
There you go.
we're going straight
Non-spoilers.
Non-spoilers. It's
There's not much to say in non-spoilers.
It's,
It brought back a person that we don't enjoy.
Yeah.
at
She
least
wasn't as bad.
she was not as bad.
No,
I
wasn't
gotta
bad.
say, she wasn't as bad in this
Much
episode.
more reasonable.
They gave her more. They made her more likable in this.
Yeah. No,
for
she
sure.
did. 100%.
but
Oh,
still
cheesy.
annoying in some ways. But
Still not the best
likable
episode.
for where they are
Mhm.
Yeah.
and what. It just showed a different side of that
But
character.
Going from the last couple or 3 episodes we've watched and then jump into that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
it
was
was a
real.
different show.
It's jarring.
it is.
It
It's
was a-
so.
A little whiplash.
Yeah.
Whiplash.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's just not. The execution is not there. They don't
No.
know how to play this, and they're leaning into it too heavily.
They're writing 2 shows
right.
and they're mixing them
Making it
together.
into one. Split them up.
And the tricky thing is like, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
And why are you doing it now?
I know. I
Seriously.
thought
feel
we
like
had.
that's-
I thought we finally had a storyline, and then they bring this.
Then they
shit
dropped it
into
again.
it, and they're. Yeah, I don't.
It just feels like a whole nother side
It
quest.
j- it f-
We're
it's-
not sticking with a main story.
Yeah.
I mean, for
Yep.
it's like we have 2 main stories going on. We have Omega, that's one story going on, and then with the Bad Batch in tow, and then
the
and then
Omega
we
Batch,
have-
really
and then we have Crosshair,
the true Bad Batch,
and it's like
the man.
again, we've always said
the man.
you can
batch.
tell within the first 10 seconds of any of these episodes what kind of episode it's going to be.
It
It's
really
going to be
is.
good or bad.
Honestly,
and it was bad.
you
Yeah,
could tell.
we just weren't a big fan.
No.
There was not a lot there. It did not
It-
progress the story very much.
it
It did a
should've-
little, and they were trying.
It should have
Plot
been an end
convenience,
of a
like you guys
season.
said multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the episode of plot convenience for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely should have been like a beginning of a season,
or
like
the
after
end.
they accomplished
Yeah.
something. Like Dan kind of talked
Definitely
about
should have
it.
been a childish
Yeah.
episode too.
It
Yeah.
felt like the ending of a season, like after a big battle, and
Like
then
the
they-
war is finally over.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's okay to
that's what-
see that
that's what
because
it
you
felt
just. I mean, and in some ways we did. We just came off the heaviest episode, arguably, of any. I mean, Bad Batch, the episode before this, Outpost.
yeah.
That
was
was
the
no, I
heaviest-
agree,
that was
but
heavy.
amazing.
But you're saying it didn't deserve
This
to go this
yeah,
far.
no,
this is
this
like
episode was
this is like
this,
they're eating dinner for like half of the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
Spoilers.
But
But
it's like, yeah,
from the
it was just
heaviness of the
silly.
last one, like I get it, like the kids maybe need a break, but no, we don't need that much of a break. If you're gonna do that, give us something else on the side, like add it together so that there's something else with action going on.
right. Like go back to
yeah. That
Another
this would be
story.
a good.
Crosshair.
Yeah, that would be. This would be a good example of switching back and forth between the Omega side and the Crosshair side. That would at least
Yeah.
keep you intrigued.
I'm very surprised that they gave us. Okay, with spoilers, but they gave us nothing to do with
No.
what we did last week. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
And how big that was.
And guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it right now. Probably like the last episode, we'll see Crosshair again.
That's
The
true.
rest of them are probably just gonna be fluff.
Yeah,
was
I
not
mean, I
gonna
don't know.
lie.
I think
I think we.
I think they were teasing up something in this episode that might be all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if the payoff's good, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
But yeah, pros. Were there any pros of this episode? Would you guys say any pros?
I mean,
There was actually.
Yeah.
well, but they established something.
They
that's-
established something.
They
with a-
established
That's what I
it.
was talking
that
about,
said
yeah.
that we were very happy about officially. I think officially.
I
Good
still
point.
say I still say they got to go the extra mile and just take her out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, from what we learned in this episode,
All
Even
right.
more so.
Yeah.
Cons of this episode. We're just doing a quick pro and con of the non-spoiler
Cons
section.
that didn't play into the bigger Star
it
Wars
was
universe.
Snooze fest for sure.
Yeah, and
It
then
tried to be not snooze fest.
it would have been an intense episode
Wake
for like a
Fest?
6-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Like a
Oh, yeah,
6-year-old
for
be
sure.
like, "Oh no, the wave is coming, and
You're on the
this
edge of
is
your
an
seat,
emotional
man."
roller coaster. I
Right.
don't know what to think. People are getting shot, and then other times they're just eating potatoes."
Yeah. What's going on? I'm hungry and I'm scared.
What are we doing?
Bathroom.
What should I do? Should I cry or should I laugh?
Yeah.
Right. I
Both.
almost feel like they played it out like if you were to binge this show, like
Even so,
Yeah, even so, I know it still
the
wouldn't be great. But
pace is just super jarring.
well, and how serialized it is as far as like, oh, it's a one-off episode. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's a self-contained.
They did this in Clone Wars.
They did do it a lot in Clone Wars, but
Yeah, but see-
definitely better executed though.
Way better
because it was George
executed.
Lucas.
But
even
they did that.
Even the beginning episodes were better.
But they
executed
did
than
that.
this.
They did that more in the beginning. They did that more in the beginning of Clone Wars.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
But
saying.
the more they got
Yes.
into Clone Wars, it became
Yeah.
arcs,
It stayed with the
Yeah.
arcs.
Arcs.
and
Wow,
that's
that was
when
loud.
Clone Wars started to get good. So they are definitely missing the mark because they need to go back to arcs.
They're missing the arc.
Arcs.
Arc.
That's what they needed in this episode, an arc.
Mark. They needed Mark.
Mark.
Who's Mark?
I don't
Mark?
know.
Where did he go?
All right.
Who's Scott?
He's been missing the whole time.
He's been missing. That's the. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't. I don't know.
That
where
was
we're
this
going with
episode. That
Just like
sums
this
up this episode. It doesn't
All
matter.
right.
All right. So rate it: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
One.
Nick,
Ugly.
what? What would you rate it in our rating of the good, the bad, and the ugly?
One. Bad.
Matt. Okay, bad.
Super bad.
Good, the bad, the ugly.
Actually, no. The
Ugly is the worst,
Yeah.
correct?
Ugly is the
No,
worst.
bad's the worst.
No, bad would be the
How
best.
is that
Bad's
word?
the bad badge. I always
Yeah.
get this
How
confused.
does this work?
Wait,
Where's
wouldn't
good the
wouldn't
best?
good be
So
the
we don't want to be good.
Yeah, we don't.
Let me explain it to you. Here.
Please.
This is what
Let me
we like
explain.
to call
No, there is too much.
confusing.
Let me sum up.
There is no right answer.
It's the good. It's the
It
bad.
doesn't
Ugly.
matter.
It's the bad. No, the ugly. Ugly.
Yeah.
I'll go ugly.
Yeah, I agree. It was ugly.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, ugly.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like the worst, but it was definitely not
Yeah.
great.
I'm
Dan.
gonna say it's definitely ugly.
Yeah.
It's the bad and the ugly.
It is. Yeah. Well,
It's
because
bad,
if bad
bad.
means good.
You don't know
no.
what's good
If
for
bad. Is
bad.
bad.
It was.
Yes.
It wasn't even good. Like
It wasn't.
It
It's
wasn't.
just ugly.
it
Yeah.
wasn't even
Like it didn't really progress anything.
Like
it
I
just
wish I
it was
would
a
have
mess.
seen it.
just
menacingly.
an ugly mess. Video game ugly. Like
can't
cheap
get
video
that-
game ugly.
However long it was, time wise back.
28 minutes.
I need to bleach my eyeballs.
Bleach my eyeballs. Fact checker, what'd you think, Omega?
It was her favorite episode.
Is that your in the
Yeah, it's a
corridor?
throwaway episode. I'd prefer more like last week.
Really? Yeah. Nice.
It
Throw
was
it away.
fluff. It was a fluff
Piece
piece.
fluffy.
Nobody cares.
Like we like some lightheartedness and some fun.
Yeah,
But it
this
wasn't
was
even
just
like-
But
it
this
was over
wasn't
the
fun.
top, like pointless.
All right,
The
we're
laughs,
all right. We
bro.
rated it in the
The
non-spoilers. We're done with
laughs.
non-spoilers. We're gonna go to spoiler section.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, click the link below and you'll see the entire show in all of its goodness, intensity.